pretty good state of disrepair. This back wall had all of this stuff up against it and all that stuff that's there in the floor. And it has this old standing cabinet which is kind of about beat out of shape and everything. What I really want to do is organize this well. It sort of occurs to me that I could take, if I could move it without unloading it, or unload it if I have to, but if I took this cabinet and slid it under here so that it kind of fell to this side of that window right there, that would get it more or less out of the way. We'd be able to open that window to get air, and I'd have all of this space over here to place stuff. So let's do a little work, take a few measurements, figure out what we're doing, and I'll bring you back and we'll talk more. How about that? Okay? Okay. Mess that had been created down here in this building, and I used these little tables I was telling you about that I got from, well, they're tables like this. These are old style folding tables, and place that I do volunteer work was throwing them away, so I saved them. This one got a fairly decent top on it, although the stuff is coming unglued. Some of these are a little worse, but they still work just fine as tables. And instead of having that shelf up on the wall, especially, I had a big stand-up cabinet here, and I had some shelves way up high where I could barely reach them. So I just took all them down. I put all my Chevrolet parts over here. There's my air compressor. I took the seat out of the back of the Studebaker just because I never have liked that seat. And I put that little piece that's on the back of the Studebaker, the part that goes over the gas tank that we were talking about the other day, put it up under there for safekeeping. I got my 2 heaters because we heat this down here in the winter because this is where we dance. And Robert's got one of his new legs. He's having the other leg amputated tomorrow, and then he'll be getting a new leg on the other side, and he's going to have to learn to walk and dance on 2 artificial legs. But we'll have this ready for him when he does. We might even air condition it this summer so that when he gets to the point where he can dance and start teaching again, and we'll make this available to him. So I got a lot of cleanup done. I got a lot more to do, but certainly didn't make a lot of progress from yesterday. And I've got some stuff out here. I had put the rat rod on a trailer. I had a guy invite me to a car show that was kind of far off, and he said, just trailer your rat rod up here, because it's a long way to drive an open car out amongst big gigantic trucks that people drive nowadays. And throwing all this away, including that old metal cabinet, it's so been out of shape it's useless. I'm gonna save the hardware off of it and throw the rest of it in the metal pile. Let's see, that's my next lawnmower that I'm gonna restore. And this is Dad's lawnmower. I've been saying I was gonna take the seat off that one and put it on this one. Probably ought to go ahead and do that because I'm thinking about rat rodding that one out and get me some little rat rod fenders for it and some stuff like that. Yeah. But anyway, I got that done. I've got some things I want to do. Some more things I want to do to the Studebaker, so I might take a break from this and go up to the house and start messing around with the Studebaker a little bit. We'll see what happens, and I'll let you know. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me a little bit this morning. I'll be back in a bit, and we'll talk some more about what else is happening here. More than one way to kill an egg. No, that ain't right. More than one way to scramble a chicken. No, that ain't right. Anyway.